What is going on, everybody? Total Average Gamer here. Very excited today. The new trailer came out for Spider-Man No Way Home, and today I'm going to break down the trailer and show you guys a couple of Easter eggs in the trailer as of right now. It was an amazing trailer. Let's watch it together, and I'll give you guys an analysis of some things that I caught. I mean, this isn't everything in the trailer, but it's just a few things that caught my eye. What did you guys think about the trailer? Give me some comments down below. Okay, right off the bat, right here, this scene, I believe this scene is right after the scene that we see towards the ending of the trailer of Mary Jane falling down, or I'm sorry, MJ falling down, and then he goes to save her. I think he doesn't save her. I think the same thing happens to him that happened to Andrew Garfield Spider-Man with Gwen Stacy, and because you can see how sad he is here and how heartbroken he is, and why else would he be? You get what I mean? Like, what could have been that big of a deal that happened? And this is the same cuts on his face and everything that he had during those scenes.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
This trailer was awesome.
Watch that spell where you wanted everyone to forget.
It really was. This looks a little weird to me. I'm not sure if you guys will agree, but it looks kind of weird. Like, I think like there's going to be something else here, but it makes no sense for anything else to be here in this scene. But it just kind of looks like this doesn't fit in. Okay, this scene right here looks very weird to me. It caught my eye right off the bat, and then I seen a lot of people talking about it also. I put it in slow. Look how he's talking to what looks like to be Tom Holland here, but look how still he's sitting. Look at that. Oh, and I didn't realize that. That's a different outfit too.
Spider-Man.
Wow. Oh, I guess it's a different scene. But look how, I mean, look at that. Look at his hair. Look how not even a hair on his head moves. Look how he's standing so still. See that?
Spider-Man.
That's crazy. Let's put it back in here. So I think that they edited that and just put a, a still picture over that scene. Maybe it was somebody else. Again, these are just theories. They're not confirmed. It's just my personal theories of what I think is happening. What I think is going on here. That looks insane.
We started getting some visitors. From every universe.
That suit is amazing. That suit looks fantastic, for one. And for two, it looks like as if, this is from Wakanda, but I highly doubt it. And also, you see later on in the trailer how he does something with his fist that is like something that Doctor Strange does, like that kind of effect. So I don't think that this is Wakandan, but it looks like it might be. I gotta find this scene. There's a certain scene. I'll show you guys here.
Hello, Peter.
This is insane too, by the way. How right from here he was like, "You're not Peter. You're not Peter Parker." Okay, here it is. See this license plate number? ASM, Amazing Spider-Man 8183. 83 made no sense for me, so I didn't even put it in the video. Looking at that comic book number, it just made no sense. It was something to do with some random villain that, I mean, I have no idea who it is. But look at this. In the Amazing Spider-Man Volume 5, 81, it says right here, it's the new Spider-Man versus newest Spider-Man. So that's kind of giving a hint to the newest Spider-Man going against the new Spider-Man going against the newest Spider-Man. You get what I mean? And then look how it says, it's up to Ben Reilly to take Miles Morales down. So what if, all right, well, we know for sure that that's hinting at 3 Spider-Men in one movie right there. And then what if it's not Toby and Andrew like we think it is? What if it's Miles Morales and Ben Reilly? And what if they're bad? What if they're bad guys? Because we see a lot in this trailer, which I'll show you now as we keep playing. We see a lot in this trailer that they're at Feast, and there's a big fight going on at Feast. And what kind of fight would go on at Feast unless Miles Morales is in there? Miles Morales is a bad guy.
There are others out there.
By the way, that looks amazing. Let's look at that. I don't know if
Wait,
you
no,
guys caught it because it didn't catch
what's
my
your
eye
actual
till
name?
like the third time I watched the trailer. But look at that. It's a Statue of Liberty, but it's Captain America. I don't know if that's going to be in our universe. I don't know if that's going to be in another universe, but that's really, really cool
There
if
are
you ask
others
me.
out there. We need to send them back.
All right, that's what I was talking about earlier. See, I thought it was like a Wakandan suit or Wakanda suit or whatever, however you would say it. But as you see, that's Doctor Strange technology right there.
So,
Even though Doctor Strange doesn't have technology, it's just, you know, his powers. But
Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
these scenes of him just swinging alone, I kind of think that these scenes are too empty. Like, I don't think there'll be this much screen space with just Tom Holland swinging around. You get what I mean? Like, I mean, that's just my personal theory, like I'm saying. Don't come at me at the comments saying I'm stupid or anything. Just, I personally think that this is too big of a screen space for it to be just that. Like, I believe that this might be, you know, so big of a screen space that there's two other Spider-Men swinging across with him. All right, see, this is that feast, I'm pretty sure, because I was talking over with somebody earlier, and we really looked and really, you know, seen all the scenes, and it's from the first trailer and all that, and I'm pretty sure this is Feast. So what would be going on so big at Feast that the DODC is here and everything, the Daily Bugle, and then this scene is way too empty just to be just
Ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man.
They all die fighting Spider-Man. I'll give you my full theory after, but just keep that in mind. That's obviously the biggest thing of this trailer was those words.
Their fate. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
I don't know what that is he's stealing there. I have no idea. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know why he would steal it, but I guess we're going to find out, obviously.
Look, there has to be another way.
There isn't.
There's Aunt May running,
Look, there has to be another
which I
way.
don't know where she's running to, but you could see in the next scene.
They're a danger
You know.
to our universe.
And in here, you can see how, look at Otto's face. Look how he's like confused, like what's going on here? Like either it's just because he's an old man, or maybe it's because he got some kind of new tech that he never knew about.
You're not gonna take this away.
You got to think in this man's universe, it might be, you know, today in their universe, or it might still be in 2001, you know, or 03 or whatever it was. And then there's Electro
You're not gonna take this away from me.
attacking Dr. Octopus, which is like really confusing. Of why would he do that? What's going on with Otto? I mean, why are they fighting each other? And at this, okay, that scene right there.
You're not gonna.
Hear me out. I know that he has nanotech, which automatically puts the full suit on, including the mask. Could it be that this suit he's wearing now is not nanotech? Could it be that this suit that he's wearing now is not nanotech and that's why he had to put the mask on? Or could it be that they edited this footage and it's actually Tom or Toby with putting the mask on? You know what I mean? And maybe that's not the right suit. Maybe it's edited out because he isn't supposed to put a mask on unless he doesn't have the nanotech at this point.
Everything you want while the world.
Right there, that's a different Green Goblin. Now let's go back because I just noticed something just now.
Everything you.
All right. So, Dr. Octopus says, you're not Peter Parker. But listen to what Green Goblin said.
Take this away from me.
Peter. What if he saw Toby? What if he saw Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker?
You're struggling.
Wouldn't he say, but maybe he just saw him in the mask. Maybe he just seen Tom in the mask and thinks that is Tobey Maguire.
Have everything you want while the world tries to make you choose.
Okay. These are both
Want
the same area. But look at the lasers on the guns.
tries to make.
See that? I'm pretty sure this is Feast, like I was saying earlier. Look at their lasers and everything on the guns, and look at Happy. Look how you can see the lasers there. So he's here. He's wherever they are right now. This is when it gets great.
This is all my fault. I can't save her.
That's Aunt May. So she was running towards him. I don't know why.
Everyone.
Because I can't save everyone. So I'll get to my main theory at the end. Okay, this scene here, it obviously looks like Lizard is looking at someone else, and it also looks like the same thing with Electro. And then you see it cuts off right here. See that? But if you go to the Brazilian trailer of the same movie, which was taken off after and edited, look what you see here.
Não dá pra salvar todo mundo.
Look at that. Lizard got punched. Look at that. But that confirms that he's looking at somebody else. We don't know who yet. Like I said, I mean, it might be Miles Morales. It might be Ben Reilly. But then again, it could be what we've been hoping this whole time. Look at that. He got punched. Nothing drew him out of the way. Nothing hit him. Because look, he gets hit first. Then that happened. So that's confirming that right there, that he got punched. Not sure by who yet. And then here's another thing. Look how he dodges them. Escapes. He escaped just now and they're still fighting. So my theory there is that he probably made a deal with Doctor Strange. You see, him and Doctor Strange, they got into a little thing earlier. But now at the end of the trailer, you see him talking to Doctor Strange like it's normal. So I think that they made a deal together saying that either because the start of the movie, Doctor Strange, with the trailer, Doctor Strange says that they all die fighting Spider-Man, and that's their fate. So what if, in order to get rid of them, why would Peter Parker want to keep these villains in his universe? Why? How does that make sense? Why would Tom Holland's Peter Parker want to keep these villains in his universe? Because Doctor Strange is saying you have to kill them. So you know what? Why not go ahead and kill them? But I don't think that Peter is talking about the villains there. I don't think he's talking about Sandman and them. I think he's talking about the other two Spider-Men. And he wants to keep them in because I guess they obviously became friends. They obviously are fighting side by side. So I think that that's the case with that. I think that he don't want to save these villains. It makes no sense. So why would he want to do that? He wants to save the other Spider-Men. But then he probably came to an agreement and realized I can't save everyone, which means I can't save my family, his family being, you know, MJ and Ed and Ned and everyone, meaning the other two Spider-Men. So what if at this scene he jumps down, is hiding, and then the other Spider-Men are fighting these villains, and maybe everybody's going to die at this point. And I believe after this scene, after everybody dies, after the two Spider-Men are gone, because I don't think they're going to be a multi-contracting. I don't think that they're going to be in many movies. But another theory I have about that is what if you guys remember, I believe it was 4 years ago, that Sony wanted to take back the rights to Spider-Man, and everybody got really pissed about that. And I was thinking, what if Marvel and Sony came to an amazing agreement? And they said, look what we'll do. You can bring back Tobey Maguire. You can bring back Andrew Garfield because we have an amazing plan. They're like, what do you mean? And Marvel was like, look what we'll do. We'll keep Tom in our universe. But you can have Tobey and you can have Andrew in your own universe and make your own movies out of it. And then how does that make sense? How would that add up? Well, here's the thing. We saw the Venom end credit scene. So maybe Venom doesn't wind up in this movie. Maybe Venom will end up in a movie with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. And how does that make sense? Maybe after this movie, Tom Holland gets back home, right? Or maybe there may be another movie of Tom Holland, maybe Spider-Man Found a Way Home or something. It can't be Homecoming because we already had that. But something like that, like how he goes home. But then what if in the Sony universe, Tobey and Andrew Garfield are stuck in that universe? And what if now they have their own separate movies? Maybe it's just one movie. Maybe it'll be 2 movies, 3 movies with Sony again, like an ultimate reunion. And now those movies have Venom in it. Those movies have these characters in it. Once all these bridges to the alternate universes all close up. What if? I mean, I'm not saying this is gonna happen for sure, but this is what I would want to happen. I think that would be awesome. That would be the most amazing thing to happen in the Marvel universe. Would be that for them to branch off these other movies would be phenomenal. But like I was saying earlier, is what if he is in hiding and then at this point Mary Jane falls down? Now I keep saying Mary Jane. I'm sorry. MJ falls down and then he goes to save her. He fails. That happens. You know, big sad moment, big sad scene, and then that's why he's so broken at the start of the trailer. But let's continue to watch and I'll explain more. Like right here. I've been seeing a lot of people say that this is not Tom's hand, this is Andrew's hand. It's not. I mean, you can watch the trailer, you can see the suit he's wearing. You can also see the suit that Andrew's wearing. You can see the suit Toby's wearing. It has nothing to do with the hand on this. Right there. But you see right here, look at his face. Look at,
What's happening?
They're starting to come.
see Tom Holland's face? He's like done with everything. So I think at this moment, Mary Jane is gone. Everybody's dead. The two other Spider-Men, all the villains, everything's done with. And now something else happens. And then Tom Holland Spider-Man is like, what's going on here? But what if, here's another thing. What if the two Spider-Men are not in this movie at all? And then what if this is the moment when they enter in? What if this is the moment when they enter in? Now there has to be another movie. Because if you remember, yet again, going back about 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago or whatever it was. If you remember, it got leaked, or not leaked, but I'm pretty sure it got leaked. But I know a lot of people had speculation that this movie was going to be broken down into two parts. They said that the next Spider-Man movie, after we watched Far From Home, it said the next Spider-Man movie is going to be broken down into two parts. So what if they're not in this movie at all? And then this scene is when the bridges break, and that's what he's saying, that look, listen to what Doctor Strange says.
Come through, and I can't stop them.
They're coming true and I can't stop them. So we know that Doctor Strange can see in the future. We've seen it in Endgame. We've seen it in Infinity War. And so we know that point. So we know that he can see in the future. So what if he saw in the future that all these Spider-Men were going to come back into the same universe? So what if he saw that, and that's why he's saying they're coming through and I can't stop them? So what if this is the moment when they enter into the MCU? And in the next movie, maybe next year, maybe 2 years, whatever it is, maybe what if that movie is when they're in? Or maybe what if Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is when they come in? Let's continue to watch the rest of the trailer.
December 17th, exclusively in
Man,
movie
I'm so
theaters.
excited for
Tickets
this
on
movie.
sale November 29th.
I'm so
Spider-Man
excited
Day.
for this movie. But those are all my theories. Those are all the things I could possibly break down, all the things that I've noticed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching the video. You have a good one.